Hi there, Green Sisters. My name is Sheena, and I am one of your Rain Sisters. And my specialty is digital marketing, search engine optimization, Google Business Profile, social media profile. So optimizing all of that in order for your website or your online presence to be established out there and have an organic presence. So I have also help out our Rain Sisters with um, choosing a name for their company. I'm not, it's not more of the legal side. It's more of, is this name the best name for my company when it comes to exposure, duplicates, or any of that? So I do my research as well. And there have been a lot of cases as to where some of our Rain sisters have duplicate names. They feel passionate about the name, and there's a duplicate or some duplicates with other companies when it comes to the company name. So I go in and search using my tools and also online and checking if this is, if we utilize that name, is that something of an advantage to your company? So I help out with that as well. I'm not, of course, I'm not going to be talking to you about anything that has to do with legal stuff, right? It's just the name, like the idea. If we do take if we do take on this name, then what will be, the search engine advantage, search and optimization advantage. So what I'm going to do is show you the performance behind each and every single websites that I have worked on for real estate, our Rain Sisters or real estate investor individuals individual websites. So this is what it looks like. This coming straight from Google, and this is what it looks like if your website don't have any performance at all. It's not, showing up in searches or anything like that. This is an ongoing, I'm still building this website, and this is what it will look like if, if you have presence, right? Impression. So I'm gonna read this to you. Total impression means is how many times a user saw a link to your site in search results. So if I go to Google and I type in stop foreclosure Lawrenceville, Georgia, then it means that you have this one for the past 28 days because my query is actually 3 months. For the past 3 months, there have been one when someone searched, there has been one impression for that keyword. It means that your website showed up in the search. So that's what you call impression. This is calculated differently for images and others. So I'm just doing for web. So it's a general. And then clicks will be the number of clicks when they have when your website has been, if you Google it and let me just show you y'all what it looks like. Google. Um, so investor, this is just an example. Right, so I'm not sure if you guys are seeing that, but uh, so basically, this one going over, if your name, if you scroll down and your name comes up, that's an impression, right? So you want to make sure that you have a lot of impressions in order for them to click. The more impression that you have, the better chance of getting clicked. But not just that. You have to have, catchy information, updated information for them to choose you. So this one is a 3 month um, comparison, right? So it's just saying that in the past 3 months, previous 3 months, there were 94 impressions of that website and there were 3 clicks. And then in the last 3 months, there were 26 and zero. So this happens if I help an investor launch their website and they don't continue on with the on page or off page optimization, then you don't really get that much clicks in order for you to, get chosen by your potential motivated sellers. This one has been launched just recently in the last 2 months, and you can see that this has the same name as another company, and you can see that they are showing up for an investor, another company's query, right? So that you just have to be careful. So if you search for the name, make sure that the other company doesn't have a totally different um, industry. Otherwise, their traffic will go to you and it's not going to be really an advantage. If it's a real estate, anything real estate, I've seen that it's really an advantage. All right, so for example, this one right before one of our Rain sisters did choose this name, uh, she had to ask me like, is this name much better or this one, right? So we had to do a search, in which case, when we did, and I launched this like almost 2 months ago, just 2 months ago, right? I know some of what I'm hearing is that it takes a year to be recognized by Google. It does not really. You can be recognized in a month if your website is well optimized, and also if you are choosing the right name, you can use that as your strategy if it's the same as someone else's. So in this case, this company has the same name as another real estate investors company name, so their traffic is going to my clients or one of the Rain Sisters uh, website. So in less than 3 months, they already have the impression, which means people are seeing them. Uh, People are clicking onto the website. There's just one click, but you can see that there's attraction. It means that these are inbound potential motivated sellers, right? Um, so let's check on. So this one, they have in the last 3 months, they have 105 impression already. If your website is not optimized or indexed, then um, you're not giving your website a chance to show up for your potential motivated sellers in the search engine, and they've had 2 clicks. So, you can see the advantage of even utilizing the right name. Next, this one is a rental property. I just launched it just, couple or 3 weeks ago, and they already have 4 impressions. So, uh, I believe that, as soon as we are able to put a little bit more content and optimize it a little bit more, then it will flourish. But this one is one pager, so looking forward to seeing the performance in long term for this one because this one just got launched recently. And then this one is actually um a website that I have launched a few months back, so you can see that I'm not really actively optimizing it, but you can see how it's showing up for these keywords, and it's amazing how you can show up for these keywords and people are seeing your name. You have visibility, and this is organic, right? And you know, the more optimized your website is, the more people will be selecting your website, and the more you'll have the chance to get chosen. And again, I don't optimize it, but it's just these are just the possibilities, right? Having to show up for these keywords. And so there are, in the last 6 months, there are 292. I mean, this is very low. And I show you guys a kind of fully optimized website. But this is what it looks like if you optimize your website. This one is a one pager as well. One pager, it has 55 impressions. I think this has been around for less than 2 months. This has the same name as another company, but it's a real estate company. So they are getting showing up for that keyword, right? And later on, more keywords will come in, especially if they get more traffic and they get more clicks. So in the past 3 months, there were 55 compared to, of course, before we launched it, there's zero, and they got 3 clicks. Okay, so next, this one is about 3 months ago. So again, optimization is very, very important. There's no on page or off page for this. This is a 4-page website, but it has 71 impressions with a total of 6 clicks. Not showing up for those keywords as of yet. Um, so I'm looking forward to that for the optimization. Again, if you do this monthly, then it will reap, yeah, of course, you will reap what you sow, right? So the more work you are doing behind the scenes, the more you are gonna be visible to in the searches for your motivated seller leads. So the last one will be this website. This one is one of the biggest. I mean, this website has a name that is the same name as a real estate agent or real estate company, and it's the same scenario as everyone, as most of our investors who are thinking of or having to choose from multiple names. So we did choose this name, and I did agree to this just because this is the competition, or I'm sorry, not it's not competition because it's an agent, right? But utilizing the that name will give that investor an advantage, just because they're going to be showing up for the searches for the other company's name. So you can see that this website is showing for so many keywords, getting so much impression, um, and they're getting clicks as well, right? It means that people are clicking onto the website. Of course, the conversion is totally different, right? So we're just talking about getting seen by your potential leads, showing up for those keywords. Getting click is another challenge, right? Making sure that once they see your, even just this part, you are already optimized and showing credibility, showing genuinity, and the conversion is going to be totally different. So this is what it looks like. Our goal is to show up for those keywords that are being utilized by your potential seller leads. So if you have any questions, let me know. But it's amazing how powerful SEO can be. But yeah, let me know if you have any inquiries. Thank you, and you have a great day. Hopefully, this helps.